Hi, Light Your Dream team. Welcome to our training call. Allison and I are going to do a recording for you of the training that we will be conducting at the Fling 2023. Our topic that we'll be training on is team building or partnering with others with Mia Bella candles. So today, as you probably know, there are multiple methods that you can earn income with sensations, and selling candles and promoting fundraisers are two ways. But one of the funnest and most lucrative methods is team building. So Alison and I have used many of the techniques that we're going to train on to build large teams of business partners. And we did this while being employed, so it can be done. Alice just recently retired a few years ago. I'm still currently working full time. But why do you want to sponsor? Maybe you haven't yet incorporated this method into your business. So why do you want to sponsor a business partner? Well, besides earning points for the 2024 Top Achiever trip as shown in the trip training done at Fling, it's actually more fun to have partners than doing business on your own. I get to do this with Allison and a whole lot of other wonderful people from all over the US and Canada, and I'm not in business by myself. It's also more satisfying helping others, especially if this is one of your core values like it is for us. The more you help others, the more your business grows. And it's so rewarding to see those that you've mentored achieve success. It also expands your skill set. It makes you more well-rounded business owner. You get to use your teaching, coaching, and mentoring skills, and not just your selling or marketing skills. It also allows you to take advantage of all of the methods offered to us by Sensations. Luckily, we aren't restricted to any single method, and we can expand our business and thus our income by expanding how we grow it. And the funnest part, it means more money. So while selling candles can be profitable, and it should be a method that you're using, it does require you to have to sell another candle to get paid. But when you expand your earnings with residual income, when you team build, you get paid month after month on the initial work that you did to sponsor your team. And honestly, it is the largest part of my income. It's not selling and not fundraising. This is what creates retirement income, or what they call beach money. And most important for the company, it means growth. So when the field asks for more, Bob always says, with growth, anything is possible. So when we share the business with others, the company has more money to develop new products, expand product lines, and offer those phenomenal trips to the beach. So I want you to become very familiar with this chart, the distributor rewards plan. Okay, this actually could be a training all on itself. So I just want to highlight some important pieces of the plan for you. Your rewards are going to be based upon a combination of your own personal volume and your team's group volume. So each title will be dependent upon how many personally sponsored team members you have. And then each available level of commission payout will be associated with that title. It's important that you know where you are at, where you want to go, and what are the requirements to get there. Because you certainly don't want to miss a promotion by not understanding this chart. And this is where your upline leaders can help you understand the chart in relation to your goals. And as you may know, in January, the company released the Drive to Director program. And this is going to expire at the end of December, so you still have time to drive towards director. And ask your sponsor to go over these requirements of the program with you. So today I'm going to highlight the director title. In order to achieve the title of director, you need to personally partner with 5 people. Now, there are 2 volume requirements. Your monthly personal volume requirement is $100. And this includes your monthly bundle purchase any additional purchases you make for your shows or fundraisers, and then any sales from your company website. It also requires a monthly group volume of $2,500. And this is a combination of your personal volume and each of your team members' personal volume. Next year, be paid 25% commission for any website sales, regardless of your title. But for more money, then you'll be paid commission of 10% for the purchases from the company of your personally sponsored partners. Now, this is going to be your level 1. And then when you teach your partners to sponsor their personal partners as well, then you're going to earn an additional 2.5% commission on your second level. And as you sponsor more partners, you earn more levels of commission, which means more money. The plan goes 7 levels deep and even offers a car bonus at the diamond director position. So fun to work towards that. With the higher ranking titles of Sapphire and above, you're going to have some new requirements to have helped your partners also rank advanced. So you succeed when you help your team succeed. And again, this is going to be part of the top achiever trip requirements that earns you points. So it's definitely worth putting in the effort on so many levels. Now, I know team building can seem a bit scary initially if you don't understand what it really entails. I started out not wanting to engage in this method of building my Mia Bella business myself, and now it's primarily what I focus on. But I had to learn you don't have to be a slick salesperson with flashy presentations, and you don't have to beg your friends and family. But you do have to provide information through the use of tools, and we're going to go over some of those in a minute. And you do have to let the prospectors decide on their own if it's right for them or not. We don't force them to make a decision, and we don't take it personally when they decide otherwise. Well, you're going to get better at not taking it personally. And once I realized this, that I was just to teach direct to information and not hard sell, then everything changed for me with team building. Now, there are 2 ways to introduce the information to others. Okay, you can lead with the business opportunity, which focuses on the benefits of being a business owner and the money to be made. Or you can lead with a product. And this is usually easier for those that are just learning to team build. So it's okay to do whatever you're comfortable with. Honestly, either way works. Okay. Now, Allison is going to share with you some ways to obtain leads.
Thank you, Kathy. Yes, I'd love to. The first one is your social media profiles. You want to make sure your profiles are up to date on social media, and be sure to have your website link on all of them and your contact information. That includes LinkedIn. Make sure your website is on all your social media business posts too. Use hashtags with your posts. Also, when you're making your own images on, say, Canva, you can add your own personal logo or branding with your website information. So if someone shares your image, others that are not your friends will see your information. Use the candle drawing link once or twice a week in your post. Let them know we are giving away free product each week, and it's a great way to get those contacts. Use the Contact Me form on your website. This is a wonderful tool when posting about the business. There are several subjects that your prospect can click on for more information, and the name and emails are required, so it's a great way to add to your contact list for your email marketing. Personal invites. When you're inviting someone to look at your business or join your VIP group, don't copy and paste mass invites to them. People see that and they're going to get turned off. Invite by phone or text or email or messenger and make it personal. Something like, hey, Sally, you had recently mentioned about getting your daughter in dance class, but it's a little costly. I would love to share with you what I'm doing working from home for extra income. So if you want to take a look, just let me know and I'd be happy to send you some information. As for referrals, when speaking with someone about Mia Bella, don't be afraid to ask for referrals. Do you know someone who loves candles and would like to get them at a great discount? Or do you know someone that wants to make extra income working from home? Send to the Month Club. If you'd like to know more about how I do this, go to the Bella Builders group and search for Scent of the Month Club. I did a training on this a couple years ago, and it's basically promoting the club and sending out a packet and scent burst to your club members each month. I use Google Form that goes into Google Sheet. And there I have all the contact information to add that new person to my email list. Also with our new starter kit, the Fragrance of the Month prize bundle, you can also promote this as a subscription box where a customer would receive Mia Bella candles each month at the wholesale cost. Kind of like the Fruit of the Month Club. And they'll receive the Scent of the Month candle and Mia Melts along with a surprise top-selling candle. This is another great way for someone to join as a distributor for their own personal use, even if they don't want to market it as business. Your VIP group. Keep inviting and building that group. Keep it interactive and fun. That group is for your members to get to know you, to trust you, and for you to build relationships. Facebook party. You can have a party right in your VIP group or start a new party group. You are sharing the business opportunity there also, besides all the products and everything else. Direct sales Facebook group. There are so many work at home, direct sales, home business groups that you can join, and you can promote your business in those. Use your contact me link to obtain leads. And what I found is many people like free. Who doesn't? And I always promote free scent burst and information packet to get them to fill out the form. From there, again, they go on my email list. I now have their contact information. Local community sites, for example, Nextdoor to obtain leads. Also, local Facebook groups such as your city or county groups. But be sure to read the rules or the About section in those groups to see if they allow home business advertising. I have a local community group where I'm allowed to post only on Mondays, and that is their rules, and that's what I do in that group. YouTube, Facebook Lives, Reels, TikTok, Instagram videos. I know, no one really wants to do videos because I surely don't. I don't like seeing myself on video or hearing my voice stumbling around, but it is very important that people get to see you. Videos allow viewers to gain trust, so be yourself. Be real, and don't worry if you make mistakes. You always critique yourself more than a person watching you would. People join the business and buy from you because they love candles, they love getting them at discounts, they want to make extra money, and they like and trust you. And they feel comfortable with you. And that is what lives will do.
Great. Thank you for sharing those ideas, but we are not finished yet. We have even more ways to obtain leads. So why don't you try handing out business cards that have a mini melt sample attached? This is an extremely powerful and cost-effective method of introducing our products to others. And you can include taglines on your business card, something such as, ask me about wholesale pricing, or note the services you offer as retailing, fundraising, business or career opportunity. Or give product away. This has rarely failed me. it usually does result in getting a new customer, a fundraising group, or a team member, and not always right away, but always eventually. These are business write-offs, so don't hesitate to share in order to introduce your warm market to your product. And one of my favorite is the candle drawing on our company website. It's very effective. It's an easy to promote way of non-threatening way, either in person or online. Just ask, do you like candles? And who doesn't say yes? And your response is great. Enter my candle drawing. We give product away every week. Regardless of which items of interest that they've checked on the drawing form, even if none are checked, then I personally email each one a thank you from me with links on how they can learn more about buying product, hosting a party, coordinating a fundraiser, and earning money. These are all questions that they have an opportunity to check off on the form. Okay, and then they have my contact information from my email, and then they all go on my email list. Next, I consider having a work from home banner or join the family business brochures or table signs at your vendor shows. Don't hide the fact that there's the ability for others to join you in business. Share the ability to get product at a discount and even make money. And you should have been encouraged to do a business launch when you first became a distributor, and it's never too late to do a relaunch. Or you might put together an open house around the holidays or host a home party in person or online. Now, all of these methods can mainly revolve around the sharing of candles and the melts, but you're also going to want to let people know how to get their product at wholesale too. Now, if you want to lead with the business rather than just the product, utilize the tools provided by your team or the company, such as the recorded business presentation titled Why Me Abellas, done by some top leaders a few years ago. Share the link that's found in the Bella Builders Facebook group. And even when you do live business meetings, still direct those interested to the tools. Okay, you don't have to, and in fact, you don't want to come off as a slick professional who has all the answers. Okay, you want your prospect to think, oh, that's easy. I can certainly direct someone to a recording to get more information. Okay, and you can also share the recorded My Stories that corporate started this year. These are fun examples of successful distributors sharing why they enrolled in Mia Bellas. They're compelling and relatable ways to invite your prospect to learn more. So personally invite others to watch the video by saying something like, hey, I thought of you when I heard this story. Are you open to taking a look at it? It might be a good fit for you. And I actually sponsored someone because she did connect with the similarity of having a 20-year-old daughter after listening to my story. It was relatable for her. So if your prospect story is not your story, then use a fellow distributor's story to make a connection for your prospect. And another method that you can use is to join local networking groups, such as B&I groups or Chamber of Commerce in your city. Some of these participants may want to use our custom candle labels to promote their own business. Or you can start your own direct sales meetings and partner with others from other companies. And you help grow each other's businesses by sharing leads. You also may want to create an online landing or capture page. Now, these are just really one-page websites with a form that you market online that interested people can fill out to obtain more information about the business. And you can either use generic business opportunity or focus specific on the candles. My system then sends out an automated informational email on a predetermined schedule from an autoresponder platform. Now, it's going to be rare that someone enrolls immediately. It can take weeks, it can take months, and believe me, it can also take years before the time is right for someone to join. And I recently did sponsor someone that I had first started communicating with in 2015. So you have to have a way of consistently staying in touch with them. And the best way is through email or your VIP group. So the absolute most important piece of building my business is my email list. Now you've heard both Allison and I refer to our email list throughout this training several times. Okay, while social media and posting is a great tool to use as well, it's not as targeted as putting an email in their inbox directly to them. And I use an autoresponder contact management online system, and it has really become essential to growing my list. My system's about $25 a month, and it's worth every penny. And I often get asked, how do you successfully grow your business, whether by selling candles or sponsoring partners? And my answer is always my email list. So we send out emails to either our entire list or to a specific list, like just the candle entries or just those that requested information specifically about a candle business. So 3 to 4 times a month, an email is sent with a variety of topics. So you want to change it up. One time, introduce the new fragrance of the month. This is a great tool that gives us a reason to communicate with our email list. Inform them of the benefits of starting a home business. Give them reminders to enter the candle drawing. Invite them to join your VIP group. Share fundraising success stories. And as well, send emails that are non-prospecting type as well. So like, a holiday greeting. You don't have to talk about the candles. You don't have to talk about the business. Just connect with them personally. And just switch up the topics between selling and fundraising and the business. And make the emails personal. Tell a story. Make it authentically you. Email marketing is extremely effective in allowing your list to get to know you. I have people that feel like they know me and have even become friends, and yet they might have come from an ad that I did years ago. So my list consists of those that I met at vendor shows, those that have filled out my business capture page, those that entered the candle drawing, and those that have done fundraisers with me. So no matter how they came into my list, they eventually buy product, they re-enter the candle drawing, and sometimes they even become interested in the business and join my team. Okay, so these are the methods mentioned about ways to gather leads or prospects from using both the product and the business approach. And Allison and I have sponsored a team member using many of these methods. So I have a team member. Now what, Allison?
Well, the first thing you want to do, you want to schedule a planning call. You want to be sure to touch base with them on the phone as soon as possible. Or if they're local to you, you want to meet up with them for sure. You want to review the new distributor checklist. Now, Kim will send out the checklist to them shortly after they join, but I also like to tag them in the Bella Builder group files so they get a head start and go through the steps right away. You want to discuss their goals and their why. Why did they join? Was it for the discounts and some retailing here and there, or to build a big business to eventually replace their jobs? Or maybe they want to save money for a family vacation that they've always wanted to go on. You want to find out what their vision is for the Mia Bella business. Where do they want to be in the next 5 years? Find out their why. And let them know any business takes time to build and grow. They must be patient, and most important, they must, have fun with it. Determine blocks of time to work. Do they work full time? Do they have small children? What is their lifestyle? Coach them on how to find those blocks of time each day to run their business and be consistent doing it. Have them set up a schedule each week on the hours they can work their business and encourage them to stick to the plan. Share with them how they can lifestyle their business while they are out and about, sharing samples and talking with people throughout the day. Teach the company website features and where to find information. Have them review the retail side of their website along with their back office and to get with you on any questions they have. Instruct on how to find recorded training. Have them go to their back office under the resources tab. Also let them know how to find images to share on social media in the Bella Builders group. Be sure they join your company-wide, the company-wide Bella Builders group along with your team group. Coach them to why it is important to read corporate and team emails and posts. To stay updated, they must listen to the corporate and team calls either live or later on, listen to the recordings because they're always recorded. Prepare them to make their list of names and keep adding to it. Number one thing on that is never prejudge anyone. You never know who might be interested in your products or the business opportunity. Start by going through your phone contacts, Facebook, Twitter, or other social media contacts, your job, neighbors, professionals, teachers, and the list goes on and on. Have them share with them what they're doing. Keep it short and ask them if they're open to taking a look. Once you have contacted them and they express interest in the products or the business, that is when you add them to your email marketing list. Email marketing is more effective than social media. You do both, of course, but an email goes right to their inbox where Facebook posts many, many times doesn't even get seen. Guide on exposing their business through social media and their VIP group. Share their groups on social media. Invite people to come on in and for information and giveaways. Talk about the products and the business opportunity. Have them say something like, I'm getting started in my own candle business and would really appreciate your support. Check out my website and let me know what you think, and be sure to enter in the product giveaway. We give away prizes every week. And what is your favorite type of scent? The role of a good sponsor. So first of all, you want to recognize you're not alone and that you always have the support from your upline leaders. You want to switch that, Kathy? Yeah, you're not alone. You always have the support from your upline leaders. Not sure of a question that a new distributor has? That's not a problem. Let them know you're going to check and get back to them shortly, and you contact your upline, your sponsor, to get that question answered, and then you get right back to them with it. You're not by yourself trying to figure it out. Understand you're a guide, teacher, mentor, and not doing it all for them. All the training is there. They need to take the initiative to learn, then come to you to answer any further questions they have. Also, be sure to get them added to your distributor email list. You direct them to the resources, you give them the steps to complete, you answer questions, and you help them move past any obstacles. Don't become a manager, a micromanager, a hover mom. You must continue to grow your own business. Be available, show them where to go to find the information that they're looking for. Don't spend hours on the phone training a new person. You surely don't need to do that. This business has to be duplicatable. If a new person has you training them on the phone for hours, they're going to feel that they have to do the same thing, and they're not going to want to build a team and share the business because it's too much time and work. So keep what you're doing duplicatable. All the resources are there for them. Be a role model and teach through your own action. Your team needs to see you consistently working your business, setting your goals, and being excited about what you're doing. Help them know the rewards plan. Share with them how they can rank up and get paid even more than only retailing the product. Near the end of the month, check their volume and their status. Are they close to rank advancing? Let them know where they're at, just in case they're not watching, because you don't want them to miss something very important as ranking up if they're like $20, $50, $100 away from getting there. don't want them to miss that. So keep an eye out for that. Provide recognition for their achievements. Everyone likes to feel special, and when someone rank advances or has a big fundraiser or a great vendor show, be sure to recognize them in your team group and even in the Bella Builders group if you like. Send them a special card or note from you because it is a special time for your distributor. And they are so excited and they'll really appreciate you taking the time to do that for them. And they'll know their hard work paid off. And they will also know, keep doing what they're doing to build even larger. And John D. Rockefeller once said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. And that is what residual income is and team building. Now, who has sponsored a new team member in July?
Great. Thank you, Allison, for sharing all of those valuable tips on how to team build. If you have any questions about any of the methods, you can certainly ask Allison or I, or go to our team Facebook group to further inquire. Most of these methods have already have a training recording associated with it where we go into more depth. So you can find that on our training site. But thank you so much for taking the time to listen and learn, and can't wait to recognize each of you then as you begin sponsoring and building your own teams. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.